is obviously an absolute stallion of a man. Out of UCF, he plays for the Buffalo Bills. Last week, he had 6 catches, 113 yards, and 1 tud. Is that good?
I don't know.
Is that good?
Why?
Needs an 85-yard touchdown or longer to get a donation to his favorite foundation from us for $85,000 and also a donation to his bank account for $85,000. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Davis.
Yeah!
What's up, dude?
Thanks, Pat. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Nice,
man.
like the introduction.
Hey, you deserve it. You're an absolute dog. And sorry you came a little bit earlier and we were in the middle of a commercial break there. I don't like wasting your time. I know this is a big week. Thank you so much for joining us. How's practice been? How do you feel? How's the body?
Practice been good. It was a good week for us. Locked in and ready to go. Real detailed today. Ran it real well, real smooth. So, ready for Sunday.
Does your coach, I just wonder, how do you guys make this thing not too big? Make it bigger than it actually is. You guys have been rolling through the regular season, obviously. There's little ups and downs, but how do you just go out there and play?
Again, you just try to keep that same mindset of taking it one day at a time, treating each game the same. But you all know there's extra little emotion with this game. Obviously, we all know what happened that last time we saw them, and we had to stop it. So, there's a little extra juice, a little extra fire in the tank. So, we're ready to roll.
What is it? You said you kind of kept it moving today, a lot of walkthrough, a lot of detail-oriented stuff. Are you inside today or outside today?
We were inside. No, we were running though full speed. Just getting some detailed full speed work before, Saturday, and then Sunday, obviously, we're rolling.
Are you going to be okay if it snows? You guys are practicing inside today. You guys going to be okay if it snows, Kip?
Yeah, this is Buffalo. This is what you expect. Snow is always the best. I love when it starts snowing. It brings that Buffalo effect into it. So hopefully it does come down.
Gabe, you don't know this, but there's people out there that think if you practice indoors with snow on the way, that you're going to be at a disadvantage as opposed to a team that practices outside in the snow. This week, though, we can report, we'll tell you this, you can spread this amongst you guys and Cincinnati, both inside this week.
Yeah.
So both soft. Know that, Gabe. Know that that's taking place. Whenever a play is made, like last week, the catch that you made on a sideline from Josh Allen, do you guys acknowledge in the moment that is something that is fucking filthy and sick? Or do you just act like that is, boom, normal? You getting your feet in, him putting it where he put it. Is there a moment where you guys say, like, hey, that was fucking so absurd? Or does that come in film? Do you ever have that discussion or you just move on?
Yeah, you do think it's pretty crazy for him to put it on a rope like that into the back of the end zone, and I had to tightrope the sideline and make a play. But no one even knows this. My receiver coach, Chad, while I was in my stance, he's on the sideline, I can hear him. He goes, Gabe, this is the tutty to you, just to remind me to make sure I made the right choice on the route. And then I was able to pull it in, and I went over there talking shit because it was funny to see Chad make that call.
Hell, that's awesome. Shout out to Chad. Great coaching. He's buying in and paying attention to the game. So that's option route. How much of your shit is option stuff? And are you guys at the stage now where the offense, because you guys have been together, a lot of you, especially with Cole Beasley coming back, just getting dropped right back in it. You're all on the same page every play. That's the goal because there's so many decisions being made post-snap. Is that a good read on the Bills' offense?
Yeah, of course, we mix it up a lot. Some of the most of the routes are set. There's some options there. We mix it up. I feel like every offense has their own little thing, and I feel like having the option game in our game is strong for us.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you last time you came on, Gabe, I think you mentioned you had a lot of option routes in college too, where you had some freedom. Like, how did that? How did I guess free you up or let you feel comfortable coming to the next level and actually doing that?
College helped me out a lot. I was with Hypo for 2 years, and my split from the sideline was 2 yards. So I had less work to work with when it came to man-to-man coverage. With the tight releases, it helped me keep staying tight to the guys and being able to make contested plays. And then obviously our whole offense, the routes that we ran with UCF were all option routes. So it gave me a lot of experience.
That's a lot of thinking, Gabe, right? Like, not everybody can do that. You know that, right?
It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
on you guys.
That's a lot. Do you know that, or is it just like that's just football?
I don't know. I looked at it as it was just football. Each guy has things they have to learn and deal with that may be tough, but that's what you sacrifice for this game. This game brings us a lot of good. So I'll sacrifice everything to be able to be the best on the field.
Josh Allen, seemingly incredible human being. Jordan Poyer, seemingly incredible human being. Von Miller, seemingly incredible human being. Everybody in the locker room, you, seemingly incredible human being. From Brandon Beane, seemingly incredible human being.
Yep.
Sean McDermott, seemingly incredible human being. Do you guys love like this team? are you guys going to try to bottle this forever? Like, how could you describe what it is in there, especially with the fact of how last year ended and you guys still being able to lean on, like, we haven't won anything yet? It feels like you guys have a perfect building. Is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah, I mean, they put together, a great squad here, a great group of guys from the staff all the way to the players. We got people that we can trust and, just be us. This is the most comfortable I've ever been on a football team. I love all the guys in here, truly, and it's everyone's real passionate about what we got going on here. So, again, shout out to Bean for finding all these puzzles, to put this piece together, and it's great here.
Gabe, we hear about coaches holding things out. Like, okay, they may have a couple plays they love, but they hold them for big time moments, like in the playoffs. Is that a thing? And you don't have to tell us anything secret or whatever, but is that a thing that happens?
And what is the play?
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like again, each team is setting up for something else. I feel like guys, every coach has something in their back pocket to counter another option that they've made, previously. So again, we have things that we're obviously going to do out there on Sunday that maybe we haven't done before. But then most of the stuff we're sticking to what we do and what we know what to do.
Pro Football Focus obviously judges every single play. And knows exactly what everybody's supposed to do all the time.
That's right.
Especially the option.
That's why their scoring system is always so accurate. They are also great for stats because they are on top of fucking everything. I just saw a tweet with your stats on it whenever you're in the last 3 playoff games. 16 catches, 354, 6 tuds. Is that good? I don't know.
Right.
What is it about playoff football? Do you treat it differently, or is it just it feels like your number gets called more often?
I don't know. I mean, it's a blessing. And again, I have great guys around me that I'm able to get open. 14 and 11. I got Isaiah. I mean, we got Smoke. I mean, we got so many guys, on the offensive side that helps me do my job a little bit better.
Josh Allen, have to ask you about him. What are you seeing from him this year? What are you seeing him during this run here that makes you think like when Josh gives, because he already told us that he already knows what he's going to say at the Super Bowl parade to the Bills Mafia or whatever. Is he like that every day? Is that the confidence that's radiating? And I assume you all have the same thoughts and opinions on it all.
Yeah, 17 has probably the most confidence on the team. He's a resilient guy. He works real hard. Again, he's a baller. When the lights are on, I mean, he shows out every single week. So I'm behind 17 100%, and, I definitely believe that he's the best in the game.
Hell yeah, he's so good, so tall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fast.
He's so tall, isn't it? Are you tall? How tall are you?
Yeah, he's big. 6'2".
Oh, okay. Hey, pretty good size, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good size.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty size, pretty good. I put my cowboy boots on. I'm 6'3". Normally 6'1", though. So I massive respect there. Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, Gabe, obviously we found out from you about the Lombardi that Von Miller brought in, and then we talked to him yesterday about the speech as well, which he happened to steal, so I don't know if you're giving him shit for that or not. But has that been kind of something that you guys have been talking about and going back to all week? Or
He was inspired by.
Yeah, I know.
Stole.
I'm just
What
throwing
is
it
your
out there.
problem,
He
dude?
said Peyton Manning and DeMarcus Ware gave him the idea for it, okay?
And it
Inspired.
No, I mean, just to see that, see that trophy in there, and again, it's coming from a guy who's won 2 Super Bowls and a guy who's been there and been in the position, and is a great player. So you have to take it. You have to take something from that, and I just knew that seeing that, I didn't want to let him down. I didn't want to let my team down. So I know, each and every day until this is over, I know I'm going to give them my best and sacrifice everything for the guys in the room. Those guys sacrifice everything for me, so I got to make sure I'm on the field. They can trust me.
The finality of it all is very real. This could have been your last Fast Friday. Hey, of the season.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Obviously, not just putting that into the universe. There's been a couple teams that I've been on that I've rode the coattails of that are much better, and then all of a sudden we lose a game. It's like, hey, put all your shit in a garbage bag. You're out of the building right now. It is a wild time playoffs. I think it brings out the best in everybody, and obviously it has done that for you. Ty has a question for you.
Yeah, Gabe, last time, or one of the last times we talked to you, you said how, usually the Bildo games are only Patriots versus Bills, but a lot on the line here, playoff game. If, let's say you score a touchdown and someone is to throw a Bildo with a suction cup nutsack onto the field, is it still in play that you're going to grab that thing and stick it on top of the helmet? Hell yeah!
Yes.
All right, so we got $85,000 donation, obviously.
Yep.
For if you score 85. I do
I
not.
think we got to add something for the build though if it gets stuck.
Yes.
On the
That's
That's
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. I do
You
not
gotta
want
chase somebody. You gotta chase somebody too. Chase the ref around with it.
We don't need
whoa.
any extracurriculars, and I don't know if we necessarily need to be.
If
you
it's
know,
out of hand,
motivating
The
you
game's
to
out of
do this, but I mean, it'd be tough not to
my
donate a
God.
lot more.
Are you
Same.
kidding me?
If that was to happen.
All-time moment.
How many buildings? Not a lot of builders this year, huh? Happy that are we happy or not
shame.
happy? I think I'm pretty pumped.
It's a real shame.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
There's
I would
things-
like to. I would like to see one come into play.
Yeah, Bills Mafia. What are we doing?
Yes.
Yeah, wake up.
Well, they started really patting people down. You had to either
They did.
keister it or not get it in.
I mean, we have a 15-minute video on how to get it in if that's happening.
Ton Diggs has a
Well, yeah,
question.
you just put it in your, put it down there. And, you can't do nothing but respect it.
Yes.
True.
What are you saying? What, you want me to get naked here? Oh, you don't believe it? Sorry, you don't have it. Yeah, like a whole,
Yep.
you could just flip it on its head, I guess. People were doing drug tests like that back in the day. That was happening back in the day in the NFL, I guess. Just big fake dongs peeing. Like, that's why the rules are what they are now. That's why you got to take your pants all the way off. And I was in the program, so I had to do it for 27 months. Got like 212 tests. You got to.
Yeah, I had to spin in a circle. Yeah, I had to spin in a circle naked.
Wow.
Yeah, that's because back in the day they did what we're talking about
Yeah.
right here.
Wizinator.
And
Wizinator,
they
yeah.
were saying, "Oh, sorry about it. You don't believe it? Sorry." Like that was the entire defense. So now it is what it is. Tone, you have a question for Gabe?
Gabe, is there any extra, obviously there's no extra motivation needed for this game, but when you know on the other side, this is two potentially of the best wide receiver cores in the NFL, when you know that those guys are going to be making plays, is there any extra motivation for you guys on that side?
I mean, at the end of the day, we want to win, so that's all the motivation that we need. But again, you do talk about that receiver core there. I mean, that's a great group of guys, talented receivers, from the top all the way to the bottom. So got a lot of respect and a lot of love for those guys, man. They make the game what it is now.
So many eyes watching these games, like 35,
Oh, yeah.
40 million people watching.
At least.
That's awesome.
Could you imagine he puts a build
Oh, my
On his
God.
helmet. You changed the
Gabe,
game.
don't do it. Gabe, we would get the NFL would kick us out of Radio Row probably. Oh, we heard it was the
Worth it.
heard it was the
No, it's my decision. It's my decision.
Do you remember the Bildo unicorn that we had on divisional round in front of 42 million
That was
people?
funny, wasn't
Do you
it?
remember that? You remember when we weren't letting you have logos on the graphics that you had? All fun and games till the Bildo unicorn, Pat. We can't take it anymore. Would be a whole thing. But if you do 150,000, I think that would
Boom.
it would be
There it is.
150,000.
Fair
We'd have to donate 85,000 still for the long. But that feels like a long way. Should we drop that down to 70 for the playoffs?
No, man, keep it there. Keep it there. No, it's set. It's set in stone.
Respect.
Just keep it right there.
That's a long way, though. Field position has to be set up. Like, how many times are you really starting within your own 15, you know?
I pray a little harder at night.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Good luck this weekend. You're the best, dude. Good luck with everything. Keep crushing it in playoffs, and we appreciate your time.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Hey, DeMar, how is he? Good.
He's great. He's great. Walking around the building, doing his thing, taking it one step at a time. Happy to have him around. So he's doing real good. Happy to have him.
Is there a chance that he's coming out? Is he coming out on an ATV before that game? Is he coming out on an?
I don't know. I don't know, man. You have to see. I don't know.
All right, Gabe. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Davis.
Yeah, Gabe!
I love that, man.
Yeah.